Okay, so this is master planning screen, central hub of the whole operation. Everything you photograph on the island will be displayed here. Infiltration points, exfiltration points, tools, disguises, stashes of money, stashes of other things. You select item on the left. It will be shown in its place on the map. Now, here we show any additional valuables you find on the island. Cash, gold, valuables, illegal substances, anything we can fit in the bag, we can take with us. Of course, some things are worth more than others. Use your space wisely. This shows all known infiltration points onto Mr. Rubio's island. Select one, you see it on the map. This displays all possible escape routes. You select one, it will be shown on the map. This is summary of infiltration points. Not all of them will be so easy. For some, you must plan ahead. For some, you must find necessary equipment during the operation itself. Power station. Perhaps we turn off lights, turn off cameras, yes? As we say in Russia, if you want to rob a man blind, first you poke him in the eye, yes? Control tower. This will control air defenses. You shut this down, we can call in any reinforcements you have hired for the operation. Bolt cutters, very useful. Metal locks, no problem. Also can be used to extract information. Not for this operation, perhaps, but always good to know. Grappling hook. You will climb walls, no problem with this. Very quiet, too. Guard uniforms. You combine these with the truck you have found, you drive straight through the front door of Mr. Rubio's compound, I think. Guard truck. You put this together with uniforms, you simply drive through Mr. Rubio's front door, yes? Planning, planning, planning. The secret to successful operation. By the time we make our move, the party will be over and your DJ friends will be gone. We will need a way of approaching the island, slip in undetected, or make a big entrance. The choice is yours. We will need equipment for getting into the basement and cracking the safe where the documents are kept. And of course, weapons, as Plan B, or maybe Plan A, up to you. Finally, the island security relies on shipments of weapons, ammunition, body armor, air support. We interrupt this, we make our lives a little easier, and maybe a little longer too. Why look elsewhere, Capitan, when we are standing in the answer? We obtain sonar jamming equipment. This submarine can swim through Mr. Rubio's hot tub, and he would not feel a thing. Or if you prefer, I leave you just off the coast. Up to you. The high altitude option. You fly in above the radar, parachute in undetected. Such drops need specialist pilot, but I happen to know such a man. El Rubio uses light aircraft to transport his many goods and services to the mainland. You disguise yourself, they let you land, no problem. They will frisk you for weapons, though. You want to fool them, you must pay someone to stash weapons on the island and collect after you arrive. A helicopter, yes, but not just any helicopter. Stealth technology, invisible to radar. We choose the right drop zone, and you have enough time to rappel down before anyone sees you. We will need specialist pilot, but I know just the man. It's not subtle, but it works. The gunboat is fast and fitted with high-caliber, high-rate-of-fire machine guns. Make D-Day landings look like strongly worded leather, yes? An island like this, lots of boats coming and going. All full of unmarked cargo. Very easy to obtain such a vessel. If you want to knock-knock on Mr. Rubio's compound and you do not care who hears you, demolition charges are the way. Useful for opening many other things, like Russian military ration packs. Also, storage lockers. The code for the main safe in Mr. Rubio's vault. You want Mini Madrazo's documents, this is the only way to get them. You want to get down to the vault, you will need to get through fingerprint scanner we saw. Only one way to do it. The severed hand of Mr. Rubio. Okay, there is second way. Hacking tool. We'll call severed hand Plan B. You have found drainage tunnel. You want to go this way, you will need to cut through the grate. We will need specialist cutting torch to operate underwater. Make short work of any small locks you find too. Your choice of weapon is personal, yes? You'll choose the loadout that suits your plan, your personality. Of course, all weapons unmarked, untraceable, and destroyed after we are done. I have contact in Humane Labs. He is working on new suppressor technology. Quiet enough for clandestine operations such as this, and not yet on the market, so not traceable to us. he will give me fair price. Mr. Rubio is expecting shipment of weapons for his private army. We could ensure that his delivery is unsuccessful. Every stash of weapons we destroy will mean one more guard using piece-of-shit rifle instead of heavy munitions. You know what makes life difficult on operations such as this? Guards with body armor. It is like killing every man twice. We interrupt the shipment, we worry about one less thing. If the guards are alerted, Mr. Rubio will call air support. Big headache for you. We have opportunity to disrupt their fleet. Think of it like painkiller taken in advance. Here it is, the big picture. You see everything you have discovered on the island so far. All locations, all tools, all entry and exit points, all equipment. Here you can also hire some reinforcements. Air support, sniper support, reconnaissance drone. Once everything is in place, hit the big button and we go. Alone, with accomplices, this is up to you. Charlie Reed, an old friend of yours. How about we get him out of the aircraft hangar and into the aircraft, yes? Disable air defenses, he will drop targeted airstrike at your command. Big boom, the best kind. We can have munitions standing by, minigun, RPG, additional explosives. Too heavy to carry on approach, but can be delivered to your location at the drop of a hat. Now, this is old friend of mine, Viktor Sokolov. Once upon a time, Spetsnaz. Now, the finest unaffiliated sniper in the world at reasonable price to an old friend. You will never see him, but neither will your enemies. Once you take down air defenses and he deploys, you just whisper which guard you would like to die, and down they go, without a sound. Rooster McGraw, I will not lie to you, this man is crazy. He would even be crazy in Russia, I think. Learned to fly crop duster before he could walk. Discharged from Air Force on psychiatric grounds. Also, happens to be finest attack helicopter pilot in Western world. Do you want a wingman to take the heat? This is him. Though, of course, to deploy him, you need to disable air defenses. Your friend Paige is very skillful woman, yes? Charming, too. We have so much in common. She has cooked up a special dish just for you. Reconnaissance drone. Sneaky enough to fit up El Rubio's nose without him noticing. Take down air defenses, deploy this, all guard positions will be revealed to you. If you choose to fly to island disguised in smuggler plane, you will be searched. They find your weapons, they will sound the alarm. But we can pay someone to stash weapons at the airstrip. You want to do this approach quietly, this is the only way. Are you ready, Capitan? Will you go alone or bring accomplices? There is only so much loot you can carry on your own. On the other hand, more people to pay. Up to you. Of course, we must decide our approach. How will we get there? How do we get ashore? Which infiltration point will you use? Now, crucial question. How do you get inside the compound? Of course, if you find the right tools along the way, you have more options. Now, as long as you are alive, how will you leave? Which escape route? Time of day can make all the difference to an operation. Choose wisely to support your strategy. The rubber hits the road, huh? Time to assign each crew member a cut of the cake. So we go. I will be on your headset as always. Good luck, Capitan.